Okay, guys, you all know I had to sit and talk about this, as I'm not even the biggest fan of One Piece ever, but this is video worthy. Because in case you've been living under a rock, we finally have the anime appearance of Gear 5. And to just summarize my thoughts in one word for you guys, perfect. It's actually perfect. We all know that Toei can be a little bit hit or miss with how they do things at times, let's be honest here. But for all of Wano, One Piece has actually been just chef's kiss perfection. And how they handled Gear 5 is exactly how I thought it would be in my mind. And that's the sentiment I'm seeing from a lot of people. Now, when Gear 5 was first introduced in the manga, guys, months and months ago, I saw a lot of people actually liking the form aesthetically, but not liking it in terms of like its power or what it can do per se. How it is quite literally the most ridiculous power in the world of One Piece. I saw some people saying that they didn't like how cartoony it was, because Luffy quite literally becomes a cartoon character. Let's keep it a buck, bro. He's a cartoon character in Gear 5. Straight out of like Roger Rabbit. And I saw a lot of people didn't like just how goofy it was. And I just can't help scratching my head at that, because I kept thinking to myself, that's literally One Piece. That is One Piece. Because here's the thing. I think Gear 5 perfectly encapsulates One Piece as a whole. Of how it can be so strong and fierce. Luffy's haki is literally running rampant across everywhere. Like, he can't control it. It's going everywhere all at once. It's like a wild maelstrom of haki. But yet it's so goofy and over the top and silly. It's the perfect encapsulation of One Piece and the perfect final form for Luffy. Because yes, I think Gear 5 is undoubtedly his final form. Besides Luffy himself calling it his peak, I don't see them going past Gear 5. There's no way. And if they did, it wouldn't make much sense. Maybe we get an iteration of this. Kind of like how we got Bounce Man in Gear 4 and then we had Snake Man. Maybe we get a variation. One. But I don't even see that happening, because Gear 5 is the peak. How Toei handled this episode was absolutely excellent. Because not only do we get Gear 5, we get freaking Orochi finally getting his just desserts. I remember when that happened in the manga as well, guys. Like, me along with everyone were just like, finally. Very satisfying. But in terms of just Gear 5 itself, again, Toei killed it. Just the absolute absurdity of it all. How everything this man touches turns into rubber now. You literally see him bouncing off the ground like it's a bouncy castle. Which, I will say, one critique of the episode is that good old Toei, guys, they reused a lot of shots, actually, throughout the course of the episode. They used that one shot of him bouncing off the ground, like, legit 3+ times throughout the whole episode. Good old Toei. But how they animated Gear 5, Luffy moving, how he interacts with the environment, is exactly how I envisioned it in my mind. It is goofy. It's over the top. He literally lifts the ground up like it's a mat and shoots Kaido's attack back at him. It's absurd. But that's the point of Gear 5, and that's what makes it awesome. Just seeing Kaido's eyes pop out of his head every time Luffy does something to him is great. And it perfectly showcases that One Piece is a silly show, man. But it is a GOAT. And will always be a GOAT. I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys because I had to talk about Gear 5. despite how you feel about One Piece, this is a huge deal in anime and manga. This really is. Gear 5 is one of the pinnacles of One Piece as we go into, yes, our final arc after Wano, because it will be our final arc. Oda himself has already confirmed that. So I just wanted to sit down and talk about this really incredible episode with you guys, because, man, One Piece really is incredible at the end of the day, despite how you feel about it. It is. It really is an incredible series. So I would love to know your thoughts on Gear 5, how you think it was handled and animated, and all that in the comments down below. I will be reading all of them, guys, like always. But until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, week, month, and year. And until then, deuces, have a blessed day, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.